Alright. Hello people from the internet. How are we doing today? Oh yeah, music always cool, love it. Yeah. I try to find like how do I say, like streaming music, because apparently, if you choose regular music, then there's a high chance that it get copyrighted on YouTube. So I have to constantly find new musics. Anyway. Okay. So, in the last stream, we managed to get a scroll bar going for our browser already. And so, if we have a page that is long enough for scrolling, then yeah, there would be a scroll bar showing. However, this scroll bar is gonna be on top of the content. So like if I do this layout thing, yeah, so if I do this, then the scroll bar is actually sitting on top of the boxes, and so in the stream we wanna make the web content to adapt to the scroll bar and resize itself, so it's leave some space for the scroll bar. Yeah, that's what we are going to try to do in this stream. Am I too loud or too quiet? Anything? Please let me know in the comment, or more like in the chat, I guess. Oh, the music quite loud. Okay, I'll turn it down. About now? Alright, alright, cool. That's good, let's go. Yes, that's the spirit. Let's go, let's read the specs. The most daunting thing that you do when you develop a browser is you read the spec. Because there are a lot of spec and they are not easy to understand at all. Alright, let's go. CSS used the term overflow to describe the contents of a box that extend outside one of that box's edges. Okay, so any edge, then it's overflow. Okay. Yada. Two type of overflow: scrollable overflow, ink overflow. We don't care about that for now. Care about scrollable overflow. Scrollable overflow is a box. A box is a set of things extending outside of that box, padding edge. Okay, for which a scrolling mechanism needs to be provided. Alright, basically mean that if something is outside of the padding, and that means it's overflowing, and you may need to show a scroll bar. Doesn't have to be. That's depend on the overflow property, but yeah, basically that's what that means. Scrollable overflow area is a non-rectangular region. Non-rectangular. Ah, okay. So I guess the box can be border radius, and then it's not rectangle. I don't know. It's occupied by the scrollable overflow. Okay. Okay. And the scrollable overflow rectangle is the minimal rectangle whose axes are aligned to the box's axis and contain the scrollable overflow area. Okay. Yikes, that's a lot of things to read. We'll skip that for now. Scrolling and clipping overflow. Okay. Okay, so these are the property which we haven't support. Should probably support them now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Overflow X and Y. Yep. Value is visible, hidden, clip, or scroll, or auto. Okay, that's good. Show is visible. Yeah. No inherited. Okay. Okay, I specify. Alright, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's implement that property now, because I think we're gonna need it. It's not too hard, and also I want to show you how I implement a new property. Shit, I implement a new property again. Oh god. Or is it in here? Yeah, I think so. Property, yeah. Okay, so here are all of these CSS properties. Background colors and everything. This is all the properties that we support at the moment. It's not that much. I think there's like 500 different CSS property, which is an insane amount of properties. I don't know if it's gonna grow in the future. Definitely they're gonna grow. Yeah. So the browser is a very complicated piece of software. Let's add overflow X, overflow Y. Yeah. And parse overflow X 2. Oh, why are we doing this? Overflow X. Flow X. Oops. Y. Y. Good. Okay. That is all we need. Inheritable. Okay, no. X and Y, overflow X and Y doesn't inherit anything. Yeah. Okay, that's good. What sort of thing are you complaining about? Yeah. Shit. Oh, maybe it's in the... It's in here, yeah. Okay. We also need to provide a value as well. What's the value of the overflow again? Visible, hidden, clip, scroll, or auto. Okay. Okay. So we already have auto. Just need the rest of them. Yeah. Okay. Let's make overflow overflow value overflow. I'll do that later. Oh, I should probably change this to like dark mode or something. Yeah. I don't want to burn your eyes. Anyway, am I? Yeah. Okay, how do I define a new value again? Percentage. Could do. Actually, could try displays maybe. No. Yeah. This is good enough. Flow should be an enum. Should be visible. Hidden. Clips and what else? Visible, clip, hidden, scroll. Yeah. Okay. Good. Scroll. Don't. That I think. Oh. Okay, parse. Oof. Okay, difficult. Oh, not difficult. Already got these things inside. Yeah. Yeah, should have copied this anyway. We'll go back to overflow. Do that. Don't really need these. Okay. Visible. Hidden. Clips. Scroll. Okay. Oh. Overflow. Yeah, so basically what we're doing here is like telling CSS how to parse the code. So whenever we're parsing CSS and the tokenizer will generate a list of component value, and they contain tokens in them. So token indent is like a keyword that you use in CSS. So the keyword could be visible, hidden, clip, or scroll. Yeah, and if they are found, then we tell them to correspond to one of the overflow value. Scroll. Yeah. Okay. It's good. Okay, good. About value. Oh, not good. The trait equal is not. Oh god. So you, you do need to implement equal or overflow. How about now? Still complaining? Nope. Good. Okay, let's add the value in there. Gonna say property. If the property is overflow x, then we parse the value, which can be either overflow or auto. So if it's overflow, then it means the if we found a property overflow x in the CSS, then the next step to do is parse the value into an overflow value or an auto value. Yeah. So do the same thing for y as well. Y. Yeah. Good. And now we need to provide an initial value for them. So overflow x value is overflow. What is the default value of them? Hang on. Visible. Okay, initial is visible. Good. Flow visible. It's good. Do the same thing for y as well. Alright. That is nice. Let's confirm that we can compile that. Can we? Good. Okay, so we can combine them. Yeah, so that's how you support a new CSS property or Moon browser. So let us create a test for that. Test overflow HTML. HTML. Okay. New diff. Within that diff, got a lot of p. Yeah, that's good enough. And we need some style. Let's make a head. Okay, now we want let's give it an ID. Parent. On parent to what do you do with that height? Let's say 50 pixel. Okay, good. Then if you try to render it, test overflow, and yeah, you get a bunch of text, but they're not cutting off. Let us add a background to them so that we know how tall the parent actually is. So make it blue. Yeah. Okay. Test text. Oh no. Overflow. Uh-oh. That's not what I want. Oh, background color, because we didn't support the background property yet. Because background can be like images or anything. So we have to specifically use background color. Overflow. Yeah. So the parent is only that tall, but the content is overflowing. So we want to cut that off. Yeah. Oh no! Don't laugh. What are you laughing at the background or the fact that we don't support background property yet? How do we make it? do we want to do now? We actually want to commit, actually. Are we gonna detect overflow next? Yeah. In a way. I mean, should we detect overflow next, or should we calculate the web content size to like taking the scroll bar into you know, consideration? Should we make it shift to the left to avoid the scroll bar? I don't know. I don't have a plan. I really should plan this out beforehand, but no, I'm too lazy. Edit overflow property. Oh no, overflow is a different one. We added overflow x and y property. I mean, we can also, yeah. Well, nah. Let's not detect overflow next. That's gonna take a while, I think. It's just what do we want to do now? Let's just calculate the size of the web content so that it's avoid the scroll bar. Yeah. Which I don't know how to. How do we do that? Well, first of all, we need to know like how do the spec calculate the size. There's a lot of things to do for this one. Continue, what the hell? Does the property called continue as well? Never heard of that. Okay, anyway. God, what are we doing again? We are trying to get these yeah, we're trying to make the text avoiding the scroll bar. How do we calculate that thing? Sort of thing that you need to add. Okay. So first of all, you need to go to layout, because that is where we calculate all the size. And so we have something called the block formatting context. So block formatting context is basically just laying things out horizontally. No, vertically, sorry. Yeah, so we want to somehow limit the size of the content so that it's not taking over the size of the scroll bar. Okay, let's do that. So right now the initial block box got that. The width of the initial block box is equal to the width of the viewport, so which is like the whole windows. So what we want now is to have this width, subtracting the width of the scroll bar. Okay, so we need to know how big the scroll bar is. Let's make a hard-coded value in the layout box so it's easier. Scroll bar width, perhaps. Self F32, and we're gonna return. For now, we're just gonna return 12 by default, just to do support different scroll bar width. Dynamic scroll bar width. In truth, we should like go into the styling of the node and then just grab the scroll bar width from there, but that's gonna take a while to get there. So for now, we're just gonna use that. Yeah, and then we're gonna say scroll height. Yeah, I'm gonna say if after we laying out everything and the layout node is scrollable. Okay, that is not what we want. Where is the scrollable? Scrollable. Oh, right. Okay, if the layout node is scrollable, then we would like to have it set the width, the content width, to the width minus the layout nodes dot scrollbar width. Yeah. Sorry, I code JavaScript for my day job, so I always add those parentheses. Okay, this looks fine. Let's do the same thing here for children as well. So after we implement the explicit size of the children, then we want to say, okay, if the children is scrollable or not. If they are scrollable, wait, what kind of thing that call this thing? Okay. Okay, so that's good. So we're just gonna say the child is scrollable. Then set the child size to the child dot content size with minus the child scroll bar. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Let's see if that works. Pretty sure that's not the right way to do it. Probably there would be a like a specifications that show us specifically how to do it, but what that will do for now. Test block layout. That is not right. The scroll bar is like literally on top. That is not what we want. But how come that's the case? No. We wanted to wait a second. do like this. Block layout. Yeah, okay, so the scroll bar's stuck to the right size, so that's good. But when you add that in, the scroll bar shifted to the left. Ooh, okay, so that means it's doing something wrong in the rendering, actually, I think. Oof. Be a good idea to read more spec. CSS scroll bar spec. Whoa, scroll bar styling module. Have specification for that as well? Scroll bar colors, okay. Oh, okay. So they have a specification for styling the scroll bar as well. Okay, so what the WebKit is doing is like adding the WebKit, how to say, the WebKit prefix and stuff. This is like wrong. Ah, so you can add like scroll bar with directly into the element, I guess. So you don't have to use that. Alright, okay, so you can add it to like HTML, you don't have to use pseudo selector. Right, I prefer this more. Okay, okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll have a look at that later. Scroll overflow spec. Scroll bar layout. When reserving space for a scroll bar, place at the edge of an element box. The reserved space is inserted between the inner border edge and the outer padding edge. The inner border edge and the outer padding edge. Okay, so that means we have box model in CSS, right? So we have these margin border padding, and so the edge, is it again? Between the inner border edge, which is here, and the outer padding edge. Okay, so yeah, it's basically here. So the space must be going here. Okay. Does it eat into the padding or is it eat into the border? For the purpose of background positioning area and background painting area, however, this reserved place is considered to be part of the padding box. Ah, okay. In the following document fragment, both absolutely positioned elements and background image are positioned to the top right of the box. That is not helping out at all, isn't it? So how can you visualize this? I don't have a browser inside of my brain, so I can't visualize that. Box is intrinsically sized. Wait, when the box is intrinsically sized, the reserved space is added to the size of its content. Is otherwise subtract from the space allotted to the content area, to the extent that the presence of the scroll bar can affect sizing. User agents must start with the assumption that no scroll bars are needed and recalculate size if it turns out that they are. Okay, so it means there's no way to predict if the scroll bar is gonna be there or not. And so we have to run layout, and then if it's actually need the scroll bar, then we have to lay out again. It's not very elegant, but doesn't hurt that much, I guess. Okay. Initial scrolling position, that is the initial position of the box scrollable overflow area with respect to its border box, is basically 0. Prior to any user or programmatic scrolling that change it, is dependent on the box writing mode. Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter really. We are not supporting like right to left text yet. We're supporting left to right for now, so it's always 0 and stuff. Okay. Reserving space for the scrollbar. Scrollbar gutter property. The space between the inner border edge and the outer padding edge which user agent may reserve to display the scrollbar is called a scrollbar gutter. Alright. This property affects the presence of the scrollbar gutter. Place at the inline start edge or the inline end edge of the box. Okay. Wait, how do we calculate that? How do we calculate the scrollbar gutter? Does not tell us how. Classic scrollbar or overlay scrollbar. There's 2 types of scrollbar? What the hell? Okay. Scrollbar which are placed in a scrollbar gutter consuming the space when present are called classic scrollbars. Such scrollbars are usually opaque. Okay. So what is overlay scrollbar? Scrollbars which by default are placed over the content box and do not cause scrollbar gutter to be created are called overlay scrollbar. Such scrollbar are usually partially transparent, revealing the content behind them. If any, their appearance and size may vary based on whether and how the user is interacting with them. Okay. So what we have here is like the classic scrollbar because it shifts the content. It's not lying on top of the content. And what we have in Moon at the moment is the scrollbar that sit on top of the content, which is the overlay scrollbar. But the overlay scrollbar should be semi-transparent. It should be transparent. It should only show up if you hover on top of them, maybe. Yeah, that type of scrollbar is called overlay scrollbar. Okay, how do you specify that? Okay. Okay, I don't care actually. Okay, let's just for now support the classic scrollbar because that's the way to do it. I think it's 8 into like how HTML test. We'll try it. Okay. Test. And then let's do. Okay. So you got a whole bunch of them, and then you got style, and you got div, say background blue. Works? Yes. height 50. Works? Yes. Overflow. Scroll. Auto. Yes. How do we know if that's taking up space or not? Let's say width is like 500. Yeah. And then let's say we have another div that will act as a ruler. Okay. Let's do margin bottom 2px 5px. Yeah. Okay. So clearly the scroll bar is eating inside. Okay. And we want to know if it's eating inside of the content or if it's eating inside of the border. How do we test that? Let's add a padding. Padding 2px. 10px. Good. Okay, you got padding. What is that? Oh no. I think I broke Chrome. I found a Chrome bug now. Jesus. Okay, so if you have diff and you have styling and then you highlight them, it's gonna create another one on top of it. Oh god. I dropped Chrome. Okay, I broke Chrome. I'm sorry, people at Chrome. I create another bug for you guys to fix. I wonder how do you submit bugs for Chrome? Chrome bugs report. No, Chrome bug report. Ooh, okay. This is very old school. Dashboard. Okay. Template. Defect report from user. F2. That is quite a lot. From try it in econ. Okay, maybe my extension. Alright, let's see. Highly doubt that though, but I don't know. Maybe you're right. Okay. My eyes. Control A, Control C. Still don't know how to use MacBook yet, so bear with me. Okay. Now let's try it. Please be a bug. No, it's not a bug. Okay, you're right. Okay. That is very strange. Interesting. So maybe it's my extension. Yeah. perhaps it's my extension. GTX trans. Okay, so it's my translation extension. God damn it. Okay, it's not Chromebox. Okay, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry, Chrome people. Damn it. Okay. Okay, we still have to figure it out. Does it aid into the content, or does it aid into? I think because the selector is diff. Oh, right, maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe that caused the bugs. I don't know. Yeah, could be. Could be. Can try this. T. I thought we are doing it. What's wrong? No, there's nothing wrong. What do you mean? Right. Let's see if it's okay. It still had padding there, so it means it's 8 into the border. Border 3px solid black. Okay, so it's 8 into the border. No, it's not eating into the border. It's just expanding. Damn. Okay. Okay, this is alright. So the border is the same because if you increase this into 10 px, yeah, easier. Okay, so the border is the same. The content is shift inside so that it's smaller, but the padding is still preserved. So border, so padding shifted over, content smaller, and then we have the scroll bar in the middle between padding and border. Fuck. Okay. Okay. So that means we need to change the it is between the inner border edge and the outside padding edge. Yeah. I would just want to confirm it. Like I don't know if it's eating into the space of the border or the padding, or does it like make the content smaller and then, you know, add a little bit space here, which what it did is here. So yeah, it's not eating anything, just making the content smaller. So so in rendering, I think we did something wrong. Scroll bar. Okay, get the absolute rectangle to calculate the scroll bar X. Scroll bar width, we can now do layout box dot scroll bar width. So you can say that scroll bar X is container rex X plus container rect width minus scroll bar width. But however, the container should be the padding box instead. Yeah, should be the padding box instead. Absolute padding box, absolute, yeah. Yeah. think there are some problems in the future, like you are detecting scrollable by the height width of the layout box, which I think should be the height plus the border width. Detecting scrollable by the height and the width of the layout box. Well, we're detecting it by scrollable. We're detecting it by getting the scroll height minusing the content height at the moment. So it shouldn't matter. Like when does border width come into the picture here? Height plus border width. Oh, you mean... Oh, right. I get what you mean here. Yeah, okay. I'll have to Google that. Yeah, that's a good point. Scroll client height. Here. Okay, let's see. See the definition. The scroll height is the value equal to the minimum height of the element required in order to fit all of its content in the viewport without using vertical scrollbar. The height is measured blah 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 blah. Do we have this one? Yes, this one is easier. Scroll height is entire content and padding. Client height is visible content and padding. Offset height is visible content and padding and border and scrollbar. So in a way, it is that. CSS specs scrollable. That's not what I mean. Scrollable. Damn. Scrollable area. I wonder if the I wonder if say thing scroll height CSS scroll height spec. View module, maybe it was here. Scroll height. Padding, okay, we added padding as well. So the scroll height should have padding as well. Okay, specification, view module. Not sure what I'm saying, never mind, we should ignore it for now. Yeah, I mean, no, you have a point there. Because we might be... Oh, okay, that's good. Because we might be, you know, detecting the scrollable container in the wrong way. Just not really wrong at the moment, but yeah, it's good to confirm. But anyway, you're right. Perhaps we could just ignore it for now. Scroll height. Scroll height is if the element is the body element. No, the element does not have associated box. No. Return the height of element scrolling area. Rightward and downward. Yeah, that's what I do. Right edge, top edge, edge, padding edge. Okay, it's a view, depending. Okay. Well, we just ignore it for now, I guess. Not really in the mood for reading. Which might be a bad thing. Shit, what are we doing? Right, we're calculating the... Oh, right, we're doing something in here. So what we're doing is we're saying the scrollbar x should be the container rec x plus the width minus the scrollbar width, which is right, correct, but the container should be the padding box instead of content box, because the scrollbar is outside of the padding. So wait, if it's outside of the padding, uh-oh. Oh, that's not right. If it's outside of the padding, it should not minus the scrollbar width. It should just be outside of the padding. And then we'll shift the padding instead. Yeah. Cargo run. I should probably visualize what I just said. You guys probably won't have like any idea what I meant there. Yeah. Okay, that works. That's nice. How about block layout? Nice, works. Okay, how about overflow? Doesn't work because it's not from. it's not scrollable yet. God damn it. Anyway, I'll visualize it. Excalidraw. Okay, so the page that we have at the moment got something called nope, that's not what I want. Yes, no, okay. How about now? How do I delete thing? Come on. Scalidraw is not letting me deleting thing. Oh, perhaps I have to do delete. Okay, that works. Okay. Ah, right. I was clicking on the wrong thing. Okay. So, damn. For this one. Oh, actually, let's just make it here. Another one. Top of it. Okay, yeah. So we have padding, and that would be this space right here. So the scroll bar should be outside of the padding. So that's why the scroll bar X is equal to the padding box X plus. That is not that is not clear at all. Let's write it like this way: padding box X plus the padding box width. And we don't need to subtract the the scroll bar size because it's outside. But right now it's eating into the the element border, because this is the border. It's eating inside of the border. So what we have to do in this case, we just simply have to shift the content. Oh, what is that? We have to shift the content so that it's outside of the padding, but doesn't eat into the border. So yeah. So we have the first step. This next step is just shifting the content. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Did you try click the icon on the top left? Oh no, I haven't. I'm stupid. Okay, so this is working. Okay. How we test it again? Can we test this thing? Because it's only showing the scroll bar for. Okay, so we do need to support overflow after all, because otherwise won't be able to. Yeah, because right now we're showing scroll bar for boxes that are scrollable, but in truth, the only box that is scrollable at the moment is just the very first box, which is the initial block container. So it does not even associate with any boxes. Initial is an anonymous box. So we have something called initial block container. Not this container. CSS. Format. Anyway, there's something called that. There's something called the initial box container that contain the page, and then that box will establish block formatting context and then start running all the layout stuff. So that box is the only thing that's scrollable at the moment. And so we can't really style it so that we can see the border and stuff. So that's not cool, because we actually want to see the border. But anyway, okay, let's support that. Block div. The scrollable. Oh well, we did do that already. Okay, so that's fine, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Dang. Okay, what did I do now? What do I do now? Okay, let's just commit this for now. Shifting content for scrollbar. Don't do this, guys. Write a commit message, like the whole commit description and stuff. Don't be like me. Why is that jumping there? Oh, right. Okay, good. Okay, now what do? We want to support that overflow thing. Let's detect overflow. Yeah, shouldn't be too hard. Thing. Hang on, what are we? Hang on, that must be a bug then. Because we are testing overflow. Right. So technically this is scrollable. It is not showing that this box is scrollable, but technically it should be. So it should have the scroll bar right here. Why is it not there? Interesting. Not showing it or something. Lock, debug. Scrollable. No. Element. And then scroll. Then we do layer box and then friendly name layer box dot scrollable. Because the content size is still less than the viewport. Yeah, but the content size, the content is within that box, that blue box. So the blue box should have the scrollable property set to true. And so we should paint the vertical scrollbar for that box. Because we're not like discriminating any box. Any box that has, you know, scrollable, that it should then it should have the scroll bar render for it. Wait a minute, this is also weird. We're saying that if the box is not visible in the scrolling area, where's the fuck is the scrolling area? is the scrolling containing box block. Okay, so if the current box is not within the scrolling, then you don't render, which means that anything that outside of the scrolling box and oh fuck, okay, that's why. Okay, so we are saying that if a box is not in the scrolling area, which is not visible on the page, like if it's overflow out of the page or out of the view of the div, then we don't render them. But we're saying the way that we're detecting it is by saying that, okay, let's get the scrollable containing block of that element and then see if it's within that rectangle. Of course it's not within that rectangle because the scrolling containing box block is always the first one. So that is wrong. It should be the parent that has overflow set to auto or something. But yeah, so for now it's probably just do self.parent. Yes, gonna do more tests, like we're gonna say that okay, we're gonna detect if parent is actually having like overflow scroll or auto or not, because the parent might not be able to scroll. But for now let's just do this. What is this bullshit? Ah, right, map layout. Shit. Notes. Well, now. Good. Okay. Code will run. Please work. Test. Overflow. Oh. Disconnected. Okay, that is a weird crash right there. We should investigate that, because usually it shouldn't crash. It should just say like, okay. Oh, it's not cool. It should just say that, okay, I didn't find that file. It shouldn't crash. But we'll worry about it later. Okay, so that works. So now anything that outside of the box is not rendered. Well, this one is still rendered for some reason. I don't know why. I have zero idea. Okay, but it's not scrollable. But this one is scrollable. Blockbox is scrollable. Okay. Can we get the elements as well? Instead of just blindly use the friendly name only to work on these things. Should we bother with that? Why not? Does that work? Yes, that does work. Cargo run. That's what I was praying that would happen. Nope, we don't want that. We don't want friendly name either. Can we have something else? Can we have node? Yeah, do that. Hopefully that gives us less trouble. Cargo run. Yeah, that works. Gotta go now. Hope you finish it soon. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. Well, good luck with that, whatever you are doing. I'm just gonna try finishing this. Overflow. Dang, dang, dang. Okay. False, 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 false. Nothing is scrollable. Even the HTML body and div. HTML and body should not be scrollable, but the div should be. How come? How come that is not scrollable? Shit. How come it's not scrollable? How come it's not scrollable? Damn. Not scrollable. It should be scrollable. Scroll height minus content size height. Other than 0. So what is the scroll height of that box again? Yeah, we need scroll height of them again, once again. Damn it. Scroll height. And the hell we need scroll height and then content height. Which is wrong, but that'll do for now. Scroll height and content height. Okay, hopefully that will give us some clue as to why this is happening. Lock test overflow. Body HTML div. Div is having 50. P is PP. Sixteen. There's a lot more than that. Sure. So why is it not? Why is it saying scroll height equal to content height? Which is 50, which is wrong. Because 50 is the explicit size that we give it. Scroll button. So what is this? Compute height. Okay. Scroll. Set scroll height. Apply explicit size. Yeah, like after. No. No. If it went there, if it set the content height into 50, then it must be... Is there any case that it get overwritten? Like something's written on top of it? That would be weird. If the scroll height is less than the content size dot height, then we'll do this. Otherwise, don't do anything. Just a test. Probably shouldn't do that, but just a test. See if that actually works. Overflow. Okay, that is not cool. Because it doesn't give us anything, I think. Give it anything? Oh. Okay, so it doesn't do anything. Before it been cut off by explicit size. Yeah. Or if that's the correct weight. Because what else used this set content height? That use it. Set content height, yeah. That use it, that. Okay, that's inline, that's nothing. No, don't need it. So it's either set by explicit size or when it's compute the height. Who used compute height? Ah, right. If the children are not in line, compute the height and apply the explicit size. Yeah, okay. Okay, we actually need that. Yeah, no. We actually need that. Need that to compute first. Right? Compute box height. That if a box is anonymous, which is not, then we take the containing block, content size of it. Computed height is, if the height is auto, then that, if the computed height. Right, okay. The bug is right here. You also need to do that here. Right? No. Right, okay, so, okay, nah, okay. That is stupid. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just compute the scroll height as a function instead of storing the actual height inside of the box. Because there's a lot of things that can reset the content height. So instead I should calculate the height dynamically based on the children, which basically we should calculate the scroll height as the height of all the children within it. Yeah, like we, instead of storing the scroll height as a number, what we do is we loop through the children and then get all the height, and then, you know, take the sum of the height to have it. Okay, so let's say for each child, we must detect this first. If self dot formatting context. Oh no. If self dot children are in line. If all the children are in line, we get the height of the tallest children. Excuse me. Tallest children. Then we do for a child. What is this? Callback is F. F is FM mutable. That's good. Okay. So let mutable height equals 0. Say if the children are in line, then for a child, we want to get the tallest child. Height equal max. How do you use max in Rust? Standard compare max. Oh yeah, max. Okay. Compare the height with child dot height. Does that have it? Need a margin box, I think. What do we have in here? Next sibling, the children, transfer, deref. Oh god, I don't even remember my own code. Oh no. Margin box. Okay, margin box height. Okay, good. Child dot margin box height. Right, because the child is being, it's not layout box pointer yet to cast it into that, right? What's the error here? Oh no, okay. I need to, hang on, I need to check out what is the correct way to do that. Config custom plugin, maybe. Nope. This chat. Okay. Co-action signature help declaration. Damn. Okay, I didn't add the shortcut for debugging, so I can't know what the error here is. Anyway, we will deal with that later. Not complaining, so that's good. Right. All right. Tray bound. Okay, so maybe it's not. Yeah. Okay. Maybe max it doesn't work for F32. I didn't remember. Yeah. Okay. So perhaps we can do something like this. For now. Show height. That. And we'll say height equal if child height is greater than height, then use the child height. Um, otherwise, use height instead. Yeah. Okay, good. That is the case where children are all in line, so we have inline box. But in the case we have like a block formatting context, then we should have all the box stacking on top of each other. Then the size of the height will be the sum of all the children height. Should be equal that. Good. Right, so we shouldn't have to do anything. Yeah, yeah. No need scroll height anymore. Calculate that. Good definition. Yep, no need that. More, so that could be. Let's hope that that doesn't break anything. Okay, good. So that doesn't break anything. Float. Yeah, and we have little scroll bar right there as well. Good. Which is cool. Alright. So now we can do git status. So what did we change? Get rid of the scroll height. Yep. So we can add components, layout, anything inside of that. We can say git commit dynamically compute scroll height instead of storing it. Yep, that should be it. Cool. Okay. Right. We don't need that anymore, I think. Okay, so what next? What next on the list? Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. Test overflow. Okay, the Y of the scroll bar is a bit weird. Scroll bar should be the same of the. Okay, so it's shifting it wrong. The Y is layout scroll top. The rectangle height. Ah, forget to add container rect Y plus. Yeah, that is what we need. Hopefully that fixes it. Test. overflow. Works, okay. That's equal, but okay, so that's good. We need to paint. Should probably paint the gutter and then the thumb at this different colors. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's make a new function within and rect. With the colors, and what we do is we return a paint box so we can reuse this part of the code. Actually, we don't even need that. We just do. Let's do that. Yeah. Paint box. Okay, paint box. Good night. Okay, that's good. Cannot capture. All right, because we are using that. Okay. Yeah. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Rectangle, so that we can have the rectangle within here. Rectangle within here. And yeah, that should return a paint box. And that should match the color. Yeah. And so gutter paint box. So the gutter should have the height of the container. So container rect dot height. No. Should make a new rectangle, which is scrollbar X, and then scrollbar Y, and the width is scrollbar width, but the height should be, oh yeah, should rename that. Should use scrollbar height as well. Thumb. I think it's called thumb height, but the scrollbar height is actually the container container rectangle height. Yeah. Yep. And let's put a color for it. What's the gutter color should be? Usually black. Color picker. What's the color should be for the gutter? Black. What's this color? Black. I don't know. Things look the same for me. 36, 36, 36. Okay, let's choose that color. Colors. 36. A 255. Good. It's the gutter. This is the thumb. So gutter paint box, and this is the thumb paint box. Top of it, the thumb should have different colors though. Thumb should be something else. Lighter. 173. 73. 173. 73. That should be good enough. Okay, rectangle rect. Thumb height right here. Don't need this anymore. Okay, that's good. This is good enough. Let's run it. Let us run it. Overflow. Okay, good. So we have this little gutter over here. Do all kinds of stuff. Let's test out with text. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Why is not there? Oh, it should be different then. Should not be scrollbar X. Scrollbar X is like scrollbar thumb X. Like, yeah. Thumb. This is thumb. So, yeah. Containing rect X. Oh, not X actually. Oh, the thumb and the scroll bar share the same X. So let's do this. Yeah. Thumb Y. Scroll bar Y. Scroll bar Y. Another scroll bar Y. Y is equal to Y. This is should be thumb. And then we should be able to run it. Let's see. Test text. Yeah. Okay, that works. Look nice. Get the background. Yeah. Looks really nice. Alright. How about block box? Block layout. Yeah, it's actually on top, which is not nice. Okay, we need to shift the content over, but at least now we have this scroll bar visual that we can see, so that's good. Okay, let's commit the current code actually. Did we change it there? Support commit no, not support commit, support scrollbar rendering, scrollbar gutter rendering. Okay, now we have to find out what caused the other one. Oh no, I think if I figured it out, yeah, no. It's probably because the box is still inside of it, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's fix the parent checking, I guess. Scrollable. Because I think we have scroll container. Where is that again? This is nope, that. Is it in painting? I think it's in painting. Though I'm not sure. Ah, right. Okay, here. Get parent based on overflow property instead. Yes, okay. So we have to find the first ancestor that is scrollable. Which is the first ancestor that doesn't have difficult. What does that mean? Because we're saying that the element is visible in scrolling area if it is within the scrolling containing block. Ooh, that is not right. Should be different. Should be if an element, if a box is within the bounds of the parent. If the box is within the bounds of the parent, then it's visible. If not, then is either visible or visible if parent overflow is scroll. No, if parent overflow is visible. If the box is within the bounds of the parent, it's visible. If it's not, then it's visible only if the parent is visible. Only if the parent overflow is visible. Otherwise, you know, otherwise not visible. Okay, so maybe perhaps we shouldn't use like is visible in scrolling area because it's quite vague. What do you mean by scrolling area? Should check that is visible for painting because we're using this for painting. Visible for painting, yeah. And we actually don't need this. You just say self dot first and find first ancestor that how to say, that has a well, first of all we need to check if it's within the bounds. So let's just say parent is equal self dot parent if we have a parent, if indeed we have a parent, then we say that okay, is it in the bounds of the parent or not? If parents dot content size should be right, should be layouts parent. Instead, say if the padding box of the parent is overlapping with the current box, that's current padding box is equal to self padding absolute. Yeah, if the box absolute rect is overlapping with the current padding box, then it's definitely visible, so we return true here. Otherwise it's only visible if the parent overflow is set to visible. So parent we get style, don't know, box parent dot, can I get the style of it? Nodes. Oh yeah, right, it has to be nodes as well. Ooh, okay. Now that give me a problem. If the current box is within a anonymous box, do we check for scrolling? Yeah, why not? Okay, so we have two more cases. It's either could be a how do we say this? It could be, god damn it, could it be hang on, I need to charge my laptop, otherwise it's end the stream prematurely. Alright, that's done. Okay, so we need to check I guess we need to let parents equal to self dot find the first ancestor, either that correspond to a node which is not anonymous or doesn't have a parent, which is the initial block box. So parent dot has no parents, like it's none, or parent dot note dot layout box ptr parent dot note is some. Okay, so that's our parent. So if parent what is our parent? Tree node. Okay. Is it guaranteed to find one? Yeah, it's guaranteed to find one. What do you mean? Yeah, okay. Let's do that then. Parents equal layout box ptr. Okay. If the parent doesn't have another parent, this means it's initial block box. So you're visible in the initial block box if you are overlapping with the absolute rectangle of it. So it's just gonna return, and otherwise it's gonna be if parent dot if checking against initial block box, then just need to make sure the padding box overlap the initial block box rectangle, which is the viewport. For this one, if checking against regular elements, then make sure the box is overlaps, the box overlaps parent box, or parent box overflow is visible. Yeah. If the parents dot so first case is make sure the boxes overlap, so yeah, it's overlap with current padding box. And we can actually do this actually. Yeah. Then do or parent dot note dot unwrap dot get style property overflow y is visible. How do we do that? What does that give us? Value. Okay. Can we do this? Value dot flow value overflow visible. Does that work? That works. Hey, okay, it's good. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so now we need to come back here to do is visible for painting. If a box is not visible for painting, don't paint it. Okay, so we need to do this as well. Okay. Okay, we need a new mechanism. Specific custom rect or rect. Gonna do if there is no custom rect. Well, should be option. Yeah, should be option. So custom rect unwrap or else we get the current rectangle. Yeah. Okay. So we could just do yeah, we can do that. Yeah, why not? Sure. We can do layout box dot is visible for painting with the custom rectangle is the text rectangle. Yep. This one has nothing, so checking against itself. Here we. Okay, this one as well. Probably just rectangle then. Some rect. Clone it. Oh, actually, do you need cloning? Okay. You don't need cloning actually. You just borrow it. Hopefully. Could do this and then what can I do this here? Temporary value. Padding box is equal to self dot padding box absolute padding box. So works, yeah. Of course it works. You don't need cloning here, you just need to borrow it. And same thing here as well. Good. Okay, let's just make sure that that works. Ah, that didn't work. .206 layout box. Here. Find ancestor actually returned false. Why? Parent.parent is none. There must be a box like that. Or parent nodes is some. Either one of that. So how can that be? What? On a none value, find first ancestor that has parent.parent is none. Okay, I don't know what that means. Can just do if parents is none by default, yeah. Alright, because the initial block box doesn't have a parent. So you can't find any parent at all. So it's just return false by default, return none by default. Okay, so we can do this. Okay, send wrap. Yeah, that's good. Test it again. Good. Text. Good. Overflow. Good. So now all the texts are being rendered outside of the box because we didn't set the box into overflow like hidden or scroll or auto. It's actually it's by default has the value of visible. So we try to do something like where is it? So if we're trying to set the overflow to hidden, for example, that should hide things. Test overflow. Nope, that didn't. Okay. Hidden. Why? It's hidden. Oh right, because we haven't support overflow yet. So overflow Y should be hidden. Test overflow. Right, see. Okay. So overflow hidden works. This one is outside because yeah, it technically is outside, but it's technically inside as well. But we haven't had the mechanism for clipping the content. We haven't done that in rendering yet, so it's partially there. But yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not there. It's like half inside and half outside. But yeah, that's good. Okay. So we have finished that. What did we do? Okay. So we basically do improve box visibility check for overflow. Okay. So what's left? What's left to do here? Let's try something cool. Let's try clipping the content of the box. Let's try removing that second lines of text outside of the box. Which I don't know how. I don't know if we can do that or not at the moment. Clip. Is there a way to cut off rendering? Clipping rectangle. Yeah, oh man, I wish we have like a 2D API that just support clipping out the box, but nope, we don't have it. We use separate path for its clip region. Okay, so that's quite difficult actually. So we're not gonna do it today, I think. But we did make some progress. We did make some good progress. We did have a nicer scroll bar with background and everything, and we did have scroll bar rendering for the inner elements as well, which is very important. Though we cannot scroll it for now for some reason. Right, because we haven't supported it yet. What if we can support it now? Wonder if we can support it now. Let's just go to frame, I guess, because we handle scrolling in frame. Scroll here. Okay. Scroll. Yeah. Okay, so we have a to-do here. Say handle scrolling for other overflow element within the current frame document. Okay. The thing is, we have to detect which element that needs scrolling. So that would be the element that has the mouse on top of it. So should store it in the document, I think. Oh, we can do that. Gonna do that by. I wonder if we should make it as the same branch as well, because technically it's a different thing. Because what we're gonna do next is we're gonna detect mouse moving and keep track of active element. So which element is it being active by, tracking where the mouse is. Yeah, actually, let's not do that here. Let's just leave it for now. Go to master and make a new branch. Features, mouse moving. frame. Yeah, I guess we need new pipeline. No, we don't. We need a new engine with the input event not scrolling, not just scrolling, but also mouse move. 32. No, mouse move. There's need a point. Yeah, so it's basically just a point that indicate the coordinate of the mouse. Yeah. So he do input event, but let's move coordinate. Do we need to emit a new frame? Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's do that. New frame every time. And the page should handle mouse move with the coordinate. Let's generate the function for page. Does that work? Yeah. Handle. Okay. Handle mouse move. What to do? What to do for handle mouse move? Does it have to be asynchronous? I guess yes. I don't know. Maybe. Let's do it exactly like the mainframe scroll. Bring it up top so it's easier to see. Okay. What is that here? Handles mouse move. And perhaps we do need a pipeline. Cool. Let's bring this up. It's just under here. Okay. Don't return anything. Pipeline should have this live time. Good. Okay. So to handle mouse move, to what do we do now? Right, we need to keep track of active element, I guess. So and just do pipeline if let's some root nodes or pipeline content. This is layout box PTO. Okay. If there's a content, what we do is we say root nodes for its child. Wait, does its child loop into next sibling? Okay, it doesn't loop into the. Doesn't loop through all the child. Okay. Okay, it doesn't loop through all the child. But it will guarantee to have one that Oh, okay. So we're gonna handle mouse move. We have to handle bubbling, event bubbling, and event. You know, what's the opposite of pop bubbling again? Uh, event bubbling. Is it event capturing? I think. Like there's two flows, so when you hover your mouse, when you're moving your mouse, then it will check. So it will check first in the capture phase, so it goes through window, documents, HTML, or all that kind of thing, and then it goes down to the very bottom, and then it go right back up. So um, we probably won't need to worry about that for now. Let's just add a very simple mouse tracking thing. So we must travel through the whole stack of elements to see if what is the smallest elements in the tree that match that has a mouse over, and that will be the active elements, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Or not active element. Active element can only be one. Element does have mouse over. Yeah, let's call it that. Okay. If there's the content there, then we do. Let's write a function. Write a function for mark mouse over elements boxes. Yeah. Root will be a layout box. Yep. Box. This one. Then the mouse coordinate be a point. Let's call it point. Okay. So if there is that, then we call that. Just use chord. This is root node. Good, good. Okay, root. You do with root. Where's child? Child? Yeah. Yeah. If the child dot gonna have to cast it into layout box. And we're gonna say if the child border box absolute contain point. Now we need to write some more code for checking if the rectangle contain that. Okay. Okay. It shouldn't be that hard. Data stream primitive rect is overlap is contain point. It's the point in return boolean. Okay, how do we check if the point is within the bounds of the box of the rectangle? Say if x of the rectangle is less than or equal to the point of the x of the point, that is 1, and the x plus the width is more than or equal to the point x, and same thing with y. Y is less than or equal to the point y, and self dot y plus self dot height is greater or equal to the point y, and yes, it contains the point. Well, in theory, yes. We will never know. We never try. If it's contained the point of the mouse coordinate. Alright, we should make that. Should borrow that instead of making it move. Okay. Can we just borrow it here so we don't have to borrow every time here? If that contain it, then a box should be, let's go to definition here. The box should be having mouse over is mouse over cell. Oh, yeah. So by default, no box have any mouse over. So mouse over should be false. No false. False. Okay, and we will say that okay, can set the mouse over. Or mute or valued. Okay, so now in the frame, do child set, oh, child box child, so that we can do child here and say child dot set mouse over to true. Otherwise is false because the mouse is no longer there. Or it's not there at the first place, but yeah. Anyway, that's the idea, and then we look through the mouse coordinate of the look through the children of the child as well, and do the same thing. Yeah. Okay, that sounds promising. Looks promising. Okay. Okay, so now we should be able to do something cool with it. Should go to main, I guess. Got a content area. Now we just hook it up. Which I don't know how. Area connect. Mouse focus smooth. Event focus drag. No, not drag. Why bother? Let's just Google it. GTK, drawing area, track mouse. Mouse click. Mouse move. Pointer motion. Okay, pointer motion. I wonder if we have that. Pointer connect. That's not fun. Search it up for GTKRS. I need documentation, please. Pointer. Event. Mouse pointer. Mouse. How about connect? Oh, I need connect something. Connect ID. Anything else that you have? Connect enter, connect pane, connect mouse perhaps? Connect move. Just connect move do. When the windows move, oh okay. Oh, I don't need that actually. Needs to detect when is the mouse moving. Event. Button press event. Motion notify event. Okay, so it's something we do with motion. Connect motion. Hey. Bit when pointer moves inside widget. Yes. Okay, that's what I need. Motion. Event. Let's do log debugs. Mouse move. Event dot position perhaps. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that. Uh-oh. Oh, right. Wait, where's that? Let's move page. Okay. Right. Just have to make it mutable. Expected inhibit found. Ah, okay. Yeah. Why not? Inhibit true. How about now? Oops, that's not what I want. Okay, that's what. Nope, nothing. Perhaps we need to add the mask. So you can do Ven mask, pointer motion mask. Yeah. And then you do that again. Hey, okay, that works. Okay, let's try it. Should be 0 or close to 0 here. Yep. 0 and 3. 0 and 2, 0 and 1. It's close enough. Let's gradually increase as we move to the right. Yes, okay. Okay, that's what we want. Yes. Okay, so in that case we can do we can pass that coordinate through handle mouse move and pass that coordinate through for the browser to handle. Point. X, Y, event dot position, X, Y. How about now? Expected F32 but got F64, cast it back to F32. Everyone seems to like F64 in GDK. Okay, we need to make this function. And then pass in the code. So should be in browser. Yep. Self. Mouse coordinate should be point. Should not return anything. Then we do cell 0 send. Do we send or do we probably not send? Probably need to do something similar to scroll. Might as well move this up because I don't like it there. Should be public. Okay. Should not be scroll, should be handle mouse move. And then we pass in the mouse coordinate. Okay, then we come over to the tab. Okay, mouse move. Which send a tab action. Mouse move. Mouse chord. We don't have that yet. We will now. Mouse move. Move to a point. Kind of. Okay, that's good. Got everything. Nope, not got everything yet. Right, I need to return anyhow. Results. Nothing. Oh, maybe perhaps I need to return okay here. Yeah. Okay, good. So what are we doing here? Doing if there's a mouse move, we grab the coordinate and send it over to the render client. Okay, which is similar. Instead of scroll is map move. And we pass in the coordinate. Send mouse move even. Yeah. It's cool. So mouse move. Send it to the client. The client will listen to that mouse move and then marking children as mouse over and stuff. Yeah. Let's do some logging here. Make sure that things are working. Mouse over elements. Child dot friendly name. Oh no, should be nodes, so we can see the type of element that is as well. Okay, good. Try it. Building. Yep, got it. Hey, that works. So if we hover, works. Okay. Okay, that seems to work pretty well. Okay. Added mouse move tracking for render client. Yes, that's what we want. Format the code. I don't really want that. Yep. Uh-oh. Git push origin. Alright, that works again. Okay. So that means we now have a PR. Uh-oh. Is GitHub down? Sucks. GitHub status. Is GitHub down? No, it's not. Is it catch? Caching. No, it's not. Oh, it's working again. Okay. Perhaps it's just slow. Why are you so slow, GitHub? August, no incident in September. Right. Not so sure if that's true. It is not loading. Definitely there's some incident there, GitHub. Or system operational. The status page is very fast, but the rest of the app is like, slow. Oh well, nothing that we can do now. Yep, GitHub is probably having a bad time handling our requests, so I think we could stop the stream right here. There's no point of going on anymore without GitHub. But anyway, we got decent progress. We've got mouse moving handle already, so we can now know which elements are being hovered by the, over by the mouse, and once we merge that, we'll come back to supporting scrolling for specific elements that having the mouse hover over. But we're gonna stop here for now. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Everyone is oh, literally just one watcher, but yeah, thank you. If you're watching right now, thank you for watching me. I hope I will stream again someday, probably Friday, and then we'll get the scrolling working again. Yeah. Right, goodbye guys. See ya.